bag contains 4 red marbles and 6 blue marbles. If 3 marbles are drawn randomly with replacement, what is the probability of drawing at least 1 red marble? So we have 4 out of 10 red marbles, and we have 6 out of 10 marbles that are blue. I'm just going to simplify this. This is also the same as 2/5, and this is also the same as 3/5. So your first instinct might be to calculate each individual red probability by each pick, but I want to introduce you into an idea called the complementary rule. So what is the complementary rule? Well, instead of trying to look at the problem through the lenses of R, we want to look at the other side of it, which is what is the probability we pick blue? And that's a little more straightforward when we think about it. So the probability of at least 1 red is the same as 100% minus the probability of not red. So in other words, because we're looking at the other side, we're looking at how much blue we can get, probability of getting blue for 3 turns. The other side of that is what we're trying to find for red. So if we take away what we find for blue, because this is really the probability of blue, if we take away the probability of getting blue 3 times from 100%, then we can find our answer. So what is the probability of blue in one single draw, right? So the probability of blue, as we said, is 3/5. But if we are drawing and replacing, we don't have to worry about the denominator subtracting. But we do have to multiply the probability of getting blue 3 times. And we have to do that in order to find, so the first chance is 3/5. Then the second chance is again 3/5. So our probability of getting blue back to back gets a little bit smaller every time. We're taking the 3/5 of that 3/5 of that 3/5. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125. So this is our complement side. This is the probability of getting blue 3 times. So really when we're asking what is the probability of at least 1 red, we're really asking what is the probability of getting blue 3 times in this context, because there is 3 times we do this process. So it would depend on how many times they ask you to get the other color. So 27 over 25 is basically the probability of not getting red for 3 turns. And so if we look at it in the context of 125 being our denominator, we have to get 100% of that, which is 125 over 125. And we subtract the probability of getting blue 3 times, and that equals to 98 over 125. And that makes sense because if we're trying to get red and we have three times to get red, our probability is only bound to increase. So again, we want to look at it sometimes when they ask you at least one red, really what they're asking you is what is the probability that it is not red? And then you keep convolating the multiplication into smaller and smaller. So the probability of getting blue 3 times is smaller. So when you bet that against the 100% here, you would get a pretty high chance of getting red.